Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout and adult and sexual themes. Well, we are back. Did you miss us? Of course you did. 15 shiny new celebrities have entered that house, from Mob Wives to Essex Hunts. It's all going on, and my Botley crew are down in the studio, and we cannot wait to get started. It is time for Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on Their Side!
Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side, with the loudest audience, the rowdiest panel, and the lankiest host. What he lacks in National Television Awards, he makes up for in teeth. His words, not mine. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Rylan Clark Neal.
Yesterday we were on air, 22 days ago. We have got a 24-carat show for you tonight. It's a casual birthday, guys. I love that. Coming up, we're going to be heading over to the house to see if Biggins is living up to his brand new title as Secret Boss. And our very own Carol McGiffin, a.k.a. The Giff, will be uncovering a few secrets of her own when she met our celebs for a proper McGrillin'. McGiffin. Really? Kill the band. And to top it all off, it's a Throwback Thursday special because we are closing the show with one of the great bangers from the 90s. We'll be revealed in a sec. But the celebs may have been enjoying a silent disco, but we're about to crank up the volume because I've got a launch night panel just gagging for a good old chat. Oh, I love it. First up, she's a rare bird, this one. I'll call her Dorian, but to you, it's Leslie Joseph. Jungle super couple, the Swallermans. Make of that what you will. It's Joe Swat! Also tonight, that awkward moment when you realise you've wet the bed in the Celebrity Big Brother house. It is the stuff of legends, and so is she. It's Charlotte Crosby! Okay. And last but not least, remember that 90s banger I was talking about? It's been 25 years since it became an ultimate legendary classic, and my final guest is performing at the end of the show. He's flown in especially, and I'll bring him on Celebrity Mastership as the one and only Chesney. I've got the best job in the world. Right, let's get back to tonight's all-important launch night. Leslie, let me come to you. Dor, you're looking lovely. Bit cold. Jacket on.
No, it's just, I thought it looked good with a bit of leather.
Oh! I knew there was a game in the old door, yeah, I know. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, do you know what? It's fantastic. When you look at it on paper, you think, oh, this is a motley crew. When you see them all go in, it's unbelievable. There are going to be such fireworks in there. I mean, there really are. Especially the Mob Wife, where she looks one thing from the front and another thing from the back.
Oh, Renee.
Oh, my God.
She is legendary. Joe, who do you think made the best entrance tonight?
Well, I think I'm not his greatest fan. I think Frankie went in there. Yeah. I said I'm not his greatest, but I loved his entrance.
I think he's his greatest fan. Sorry, but can we just appreciate that?
Yeah, that was it. The entrance was the best.
It was the head turn. It was like, hey.
It was like he'd in the Disney movies, just like seeing a new world. It was like, oh, it's a brand new world.
Just breaking out into like an Aladdin song. I was like, Char, we have got, like Joe just said, when I saw it on paper for the first time, I was like, I don't know if this is one of our stronger years. Seeing them walk in tonight, I'm like, yes, there is a crazy bunch in there. Who are you liking?
think it's the best lineup ever. I think there's going to be fireworks.
I think there's going to be some fireworks
Yeah.
as well. After seeing their profile VTs, none of them are holding back. So who's made the best first impression on you?
Well, you know, I grew up...
Sorry, can I just say Chesney Holt? Banana.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. I love you too. You know.
I know you, though.
It's a love affair between
It
us.
really is, it really is. Don't tell our partners.
No.
Who made the best impression?
Well, for me, I grew up in the 80s, so, you know what, Sam Fox.
Oh, well...
Made a big impression on me, shall we say?
Yeah, I think, well, yeah, that's true. But listen, that house, as well as the floor from this confetti, has been given the Midas touch. Even Lawrence, the zebra's had a makeover. I don't know if you noticed. Check out the gold spray tan on Lawrence. Look, where is it? Look! Oh, Lawrence, you're so naughty. But Lawrence ain't the only animal that's had a makeover. The penguins and the monkeys, they've got a look. Oh! Them penguins are funny bastards, I tell you. They tell the best joke. Leslie, let me come to you. Is the interior of the house to Dorian's taste?
Is it Dorian's taste? Yeah, it's not quite over the top enough for Dorian's taste. She'd like it even more, just a little bit more bling-like.
A little bit more bling. I'm sure I can sort it out for you.
A little bit more leopard skin.
I can sort it out for you, babe. We've got enough zebra, a bit of leopard just for you. Right, let's talk about the big twist tonight. Joe.
Yeah.
That silent disco was brilliant, by the way. Did they put the right person in charge?
Oh, 100%. I think Biggins is the perfect person.
We said it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We said it as we were watching it.
And it's even better that the joke is on Biggins because I think he'll take it really well, and it gives him a chance to get in his own bed, his own bedroom, get away from the nutters for a little while. So I think it suits Biggins down to the ground. I love Biggins.
Do you know what I was like? I was sitting there thinking, I love Biggins as well, but I was sitting there thinking, I half want Renee to do it, because I think she would have done a great job, but then I thought, when the reveal comes, Renee might kick off and smash up the house. Does she know the joke was on her?
Yeah, well, Biggins, what he'll do, everyone will get on his nerves, and he'll hold it in, and he'll explode on someone, so... Sorry.
What a lovely image. Happy birthday. Well, we're going to be hearing a bit more. Hopefully not like that from our panel later. But now, listen, like any gangster knows, we like to keep it in the family round here, don't we? So please, show some respect for my TV mob wife, Mrs. Emma Willis. I ain't seen you for 2 days.
I know! It's been such a long time.
Well, first of all, great launch show. Great launch show.
It was so much fun.
It looked it. How
really
was it?
It was just really nice. Like, launch is lovely because it's just like up the stairs, say your name, downstairs, have a chat, send them in. Up the stairs, down the stairs, send them in. It's just great.
The Civilian series that we just finished was brilliant. One of my favourites. It was really good. We had a lot of hype as well in that house. A lot of things went on. Do you think our celebs are up to the job?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at them.
Do you think they're up for the job?
Yeah. It's a brilliant bunch. Again, what was brilliant, I think, about Summer was that we had like a vast variety of different people, different backgrounds, different opinions. You know, they clashed at times, but they got over it. They were grown-ups most of the time. And I think we'll probably have the same with this lot. You know, I think we'll get entertainment, I think we'll get arguments, but I also think they will be able to get over it and get on with it.
No, I think so.
And most of all, I think they will entertain.
We're talking about entertaining. At very early stages, we're literally like minutes into the brand new series, but has anyone caught your eye so far?
Biggins always catches your eye.
How can he not? How can he not?
Always.
Them shirts.
You know, he was phenomenal in the jungle and he won it, just like Joe over there.
Oh.
And he is a born entertainer. You know, he's been doing this for many, many years. So, and he's just a nice bloke.
Well, he is a nice bloke.
Obviously... And he's a fan.
And he's a fan.
So he always catches your eye. But Marnie seems really lovely and Sam is an absolute legend. I love Renee. I love Frankie. And, you know, Heavy D is very loud, but he seems like fun.
Yeah. He does seem like a lot.
They all seem good, yeah.
You just brought up Biggins, funnily enough. He's just been chosen now to be the secret boss. How do you think he's going to get on?
Perfect choice.
Do you think?
I honestly had my fingers crossed going, please vote for Biggins. Because he's an actor, and he's a brilliant actor, and he's had years of experience again, he will pull it off. And I don't think they'll guess it's him. But I don't think he'll also guess that the others are in on it.
They probably won't have to guess because they now know. But how do you think he's going to cope with the power? Because Biggins, once you give Biggins an inch, and he'll take a mile, that Biggins. Don't be smutty.
Do you know what? I think he'll be really good with it. I think he'll use his head to make his decisions. I don't think it'll just be so-and-so's pissing me off, so, although it probably will be. Yeah. So-and-so's pissing me off, so I'm going to nominate them. But I think he will be quite rational about it.
Who do you think's going to rub him up the wrong way, though? Because he's got to nominate. He's got to do that first nomination.
Well, they all know they've got to rub him up the wrong way. I mean, really. But, you know, as I said, Heavy D, I think, is brilliant, but he's very loud. Yeah. So if he carries on that boom thing, that's going to start to grate on people. Yeah. And I think it will grate on Biggins. True say. I think it could grate on him.
Oh, my life. That sound can only mean one thing. Look out, because it's time for the birds of prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our Chesney's Hawks. You like that, don't you?
It's on my hand.
You're really enjoying that. Well, listen, it is time to make our Hawkeye senses to make the winner's prediction. So, I'm going to show you what we're going to do this series. Right. We're going to spin it round and pull out our pens. But not only that, let's get out the golden eggs.
That's not a pen.
No, it's the gold one, darling. The gold one. The gold one. You're just killing the bird now. It's the gold one. Pull it hard.
I've got to put my hand up.
Yeah, pull the pen. And then pull the egg out of the bum.
I've got to put my hand
There's a golden egg up the bum. Go for it. Go. There it is. Lovely. Right, crack open your egg. Crack open your egg.
I've got paint on my hand. When did you make this?
About 10 minutes ago. So we're going to do our predictions. Can we have some birds of prediction music, please?
Oh, God, predictions already?
Yeah,
it's too soon.
Got to do it, babe.
Oh, no.
Where's me? There it is.
Oh,
right.
no.
Come on, Emma. Come on. Don't let the side down, babe. We'll put the egg back in. That's why she's doing that. Turn round, my darling. Turn round, my darling. Get that as well. I can't forget that as well.
Have I got to put my hand back in its bum?
Yeah, it's got to go back in. Got to go back in. Chesney, can you get yourself over a minute, please? Sorry. Ches, let's come and sit here. Come and sit here, Ches. You've got your handler gloves on.
Already, yes.
So, as you know, these are Chesney's Hawks. Chesney is actually going to send our lovely Hawk... Hello, darling. Mwah. He's going to send our Hawks south to be safe until the finale.
OK.
But Chesney's the only one that can send them off. So, Chesney, if you could, would you send Emma's Hawk off, please?
Of course. It looks more like an owl.
I know.
All right, ready? Here we go.
There we go.
Be free.
Lovely.
Be free.
Lovely. Would you send mine off, please,
Of course.
darling?
Here we go. Off you go, darling.
Bye, Hawks. Bye, Hawks. There they go. They're gone. He's going to be looking after them Hawks, as I said, till the end of the series. But later, Chesney's Hawks. Thank you. I love them all. And it's always a pleasure. We deserve a little night off and a little beverage. Give it up for Emma Willis. And still to come, we're going to be winging our way over to the house for your first exclusive of the night. Plus, the old muck of the McGiff turns bot showbiz reporter as she meets the celeb boys. Did she get hypnotised by the bear's baby blue eyes?
No.
How long was it before Frankie Grande broke out into a song? And what exactly is a boominator and where can I get one? That's what I'd like to know. Find out all that and more after this break. Oh, shit, them all. Like Chloe said, if you don't get booed, you must be ugly. Now listen, it's time to get to know our celebrity Big Brother residents a little bit better. And let's start with the boys. Now, we've got 8 to get through. There was only one woman loose enough, shall we say, to get their lips moving. She's got the gift of the gab. It's time for...
Welcome to McGrilling with McGiffin. What's your primary reason for going into the house?
The money.
You are in the papers still. We've got a story about you.
Yes.
Here we go.
Marriage is really for straight people who want to have children. If you're gay and you want to have a marriage, I'm very happy. It's just not for me.
What are you dreading the most?
People.
You're not going to be the grumpy old man in there, are you?
No, no. I'm sure half the people will want to run around naked, drinking and eating each other. Then that's fine.
How do you get on with celebrities?
You know what? Celebrities are celebrities. A poo all smells the same, doesn't it?
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
I've got Dane Bowers. He's the main man.
We want to talk about something that you've said on Twitter. Why do you think you would make a great Prime Minister?
Well, there's some great policies. The economy, boom. The curriculum, boom. I'll be Entertainment Minister, boom. I'm the boom here. The boom here will reign supreme, Carol.
What are you hoping to get out of being in the Big Brother house?
It would be lovely just to have a more accurate representation of myself.
OK, we've got a headline here.
Yes,
Let's
what's the
see if
headline?
you can explain it.
I've been asked before, would I have another relationship on TV? And do you know what? The fact it's on TV wouldn't bother me. If there's someone in there I like them.
And how important is it to be liked? Because people might not like you.
I'm not going to be able to be sitting there thinking, oh, the whole nation's watching. I'll be sitting there thinking, oh, my mum's watching this. That's what I'll be thinking, but...
Good thing to remember. What are you going to bring to the house?
I think I'm just going to go in there and kind of try to bring my attitude in life, which is shine bright like a Frankie. Yeah. When people throw shade, shine brighter.
It was a headline in a magazine.
I was a headline of a magazine?
Yep, here we go.
Oh, my goodness. That's ridiculous. I looked gorgeous. I was in a teal Milan Breton suit.
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
Ariana Grande.
We might be able to get her on the phone on a bit on the side.
Call us, Ariana, yeah? Give us a ring. All right, first up, let's talk about the Grand Dame of Panto and a bit of a member of the Bots family, Biggins. Let's talk about him. So, Joe, just like yourself, he has claimed that jungle crown, but can he be crowned in our house?
I think there's a good possibility. I think the two shows are two different beasts completely. They're going to test him in different ways. I think he'll only struggle with the youngsters being raucous and keeping him up. You know, if they keep him up, it'll go down like a shit sandwich. I'm telling you.
You know what, though? He said he thinks it's going to be like a big old pantomime. Charlotte, you've been in there.
Yeah.
He's in for the shock of his life, isn't he, babes?
But I think he'll deal well with it. I don't think it'll be bad. I've filmed a show with Biggins before and he was so much fun. Like, I mean, I think he will get angry at one point.
My only worry with Biggins is that he's such a showman. He's amazing. He's used to being on stage, he's used to being on screen. Yeah. But 24 hours in that house.
For 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks. I think it's a bit of a long time. But let's move on to the very single, his words, not mine, Lewis Blore. Now, Ches, do you think he is going to be a hit with the ladies in there?
Do I think he's what?
Going to be a hit with a lady.
Well, I mean, I'm not a lady, but if I was a lady, I think no.
You don't? Oh! Shade from Chesney Hall.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
I did like the way you spoke to Emma as well.
Yeah. He said, you'll do.
You'll do.
Yeah.
Emma's out your league, mate.
Well, this might come in handy for you. He said if anyone gives him a bit of jip, it's going to go off. So, Leslie, who do you think Lewis might clash with?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I must say I liked him more in that VT than I did on his entrance. On his entrance, I didn't like him at all. I just thought, no, that man's not for me. But actually, I quite liked him in that. So
in the VT. Might get to see a bit more of him.
But there are so many egos in those young men.
That's why we love it! That's why we love it! It's gonna kick off!
They really are. They're so up there. They think the whole world loves them.
I love it. Let's move on to Heavy D / Story Chanter / The Boominator / king of banter. Joe, you'd take him for a Ruby Murray, wouldn't you? He's a bit of you.
I do like Every Day, yeah. I watch his show as well. I think he's brilliant. I think I'd love him and Biggins. That would be a great relationship. A really unusual relationship.
Do you not think, though, after a while, saying boom is really going to get on your nerves?
My point is, I get that that's his catchphrase,
Yeah.
but why would you choose a catchphrase that sounds like everyone's booing you?
Well, that's why I thought that's when he walked in, I thought they're all booing me.
He hasn't pulled that one through, has he? Oh, no. Let's talk about the most competitive person on the planet. His words, not mine, Frankie Grande. Now, Charlotte, he said that he's shiny and sparkle all of the time. Could you live with him?
I think he's just like Louis Spence, isn't he?
He is like little Louis.
And I love Louis Spencer, yeah.
Right,
Definitely.
I will say one thing about Frankie. My mum really liked him.
Oh,
So
well, if
that's
Jessie's
gotta
mum
be-
likes him. Jessie's mum's here.
She's
This
over
is
there, that's my
lovely.
mum.
All right, let's have a look at how Carol got on with the rest of the let's.
Welcome to McGrilling with McGiffin. What's your prime reason for going in?
The general perception of Grant Bovey is not great. I read what people write about me, and it hurts.
Well, we've got a little headline here. Did you leave Anthea for a 25-year-old?
Yeah, I became involved with a young girl. Yeah, that's true.
So that bit's true.
Yeah.
What are you going to miss?
My kids.
Yeah.
When I told them, they were horrified.
No walking around in your pants.
I can't guarantee that.
What have you been on?
2011, I was on a programme called Shipwrecked. Last year, I was on Ex on the Beach.
And it does get you in the papers. And you have got a famous ex. We've got proof of this.
OK.
There you go. Here's a headline. Why was Chloe Goodman mocking your manhood?
I'll be honest with you, it's small, but she ain't seen it. Unless Vicky's leaked something, I don't know.
If there are some attractive young ladies, would you go for it?
The way I see it is in life, if you're single, why can't you have a bit of fun?
People do know you from being a very opinionated loudmouth.
I don't see myself like that at all. I see myself as a very warm, kind, caring, sensible member of the human race.
Let's talk about stuff that's been in the papers about you. Did you actually say that?
I probably did. You get slightly more aggravated by people who waste your time with things that don't matter.
Do you snore?
I do, yeah. I fart, I sneeze incredibly loudly, and I talk too much.
You're about to go into another great drama.
I know.
Are you going to go in there and act, or are you going to be Ricky?
I'm not going to be acting. I'm just going to try and be me the best way I can.
Let's get to the headline that we want to talk about.
Even if there's a headstone sometimes, they still come back.
They do.
So, honestly, you never know.
And are you competitive?
I'm kind of like just easy. I mean, easy like Sunday morning. If I'm down to the final 3, then I'll probably be like, all right, come on, let's do it. Let's win it.
Well, you've just seen him, so let's start with Fat Boy, a.k.a. Ricky Norwood. Charlotte, wagwan, sweetness, wagwan. It works for him, trying it out. He said he's a lover, not a fighter, but do you think he's going to do well in that house?
Everyone seems to love him, man.
Everyone seems to like him.
I think he seems like a nice person. I don't think he's going to fight.
You don't think he's going to fight? Do you think he's going to bring a bit of soap-style drama, Joe?
I don't think he will. I think he's a really normal young man. I think he's a good representation of a young, charming, polite, respectful young man. So
he was getting all the drinks for the ladies. I saw him.
He's a gentleman and he's going to be lovely. And I really want him to do well. I know him as well.
Of course you know him.
So he's like that in the real world.
Well, there you go. And that's what we want to say, real people. Let's talk about the former Mr. Anthea Turner, Grant Bovey. Now, he said he's got fighting spirit. Chesney, how far do you think Grant can go in the competition?
I don't know. He doesn't seem very popular with this audience.
Big fans of Anthea in here, aren't they?
Actually, yeah, a lot of Anthea fans. Right. I quite like him, actually, to be honest. He seems like a kind of one of the more normal people In the.
And that's a very loose word used in that house. Let's move on to Bear. Now, Charlotte, you know him.
Yeah.
How do you think he's going to cope in that house?
I'm shocked at how Bear actually entered the house. Because he's quite nice, he's quite funny, and his VT was really good. And then he went on like an absolute twat.
Why do you think that happened?
I think he was really nervous. And I think he was really overcompensating.
So you think we'll get to see the real him in there?
Maybe, hopefully.
If I had any money, I wouldn't whack it on him.
I'd keep it lump it on me, lump it on me. The McGiff managed to actually control the cougar inside. Leslie, were you hypnotised by the blue eyes?
Not at all. I thought he was really strange. I didn't take to him at all on the end. The blue eyes, no. He just seemed very weird. He just seemed all over all his body language was very strange. But I think Charlotte's absolutely right. I think that was nerves. I think a lot of them coming in were so nervous that they overplayed everything.
And they've got a reputation that precedes them, so they've got to live up to something. So, and that's his thing.
Well, let's move on from the bear to the whale. James Whale, do you like all these animal puns? He's quite a controversial character, and some of you might know. Joe, do you think he's going to ruffle a couple of feathers in there?
Yeah, he will.
I think he'll be really good. I think he says it as it is. He's not worried about what people think of him.
No.
Again, I think him and Biggins will kind of.
I think they know each other anyway. They know each other anyway.
I think he's the sort of person you need. You need someone who's going to ask the questions that no one else is going to ask.
Yeah.
And to push them buttons. And he will do that. He don't care what the public think of him.
So for that mix, it might be a good thing. Chelsea said he's going in for a rest and the money. Do we like the honesty?
Yeah, I know. I love James. I've known James for years, and he is a say-it-as-it-is kind of guy. And I think, you know, what he'll bring is a touch of kind of realness, if you know what I mean, amongst all the kind of madness in there. I think he's actually sane.
Well, do you know what? On that note, good bit of chat. Give him a little... As you know, we love to hear from you lot at home, so get your tweet on or visit our Facebook page to get in touch. All the details should be on the screen. Nah, there they are. It's time for a little quick break, but stay tuned to see the girls get the McGiffin treatment. Plus, we've plucked some of your best tweets from the Twitter sphere. Find out which two celebrities Frankie Kokoza thinks are going to get it on in the house. All right, Kokoza, we'll see you after the break. Than the Boominator wearing a self-styled shirt down the market. Now, she grilled the boys until they were burnt to an absolute crisp. But how heated did things get with the girlies? It's time for...
Welcome to McGrilling with McGiffin. Are you going to do as you're told?
I've been a rebel all my life. I was destined for an arranged marriage to somebody that I didn't know, and I should be, you know, peeling potatoes and cooking for 15 kids.
Now, talking about that, we have this headline and we'd like you to explain it, if you don't mind.
I come from a culture where you're not really supposed to have partners before marriage.
What are you going to do that's going to piss other people off?
Talk. I'm not shy to talk about taboo subjects. If there is somebody who's a racist, I'd like to find out why they are.
So you're ready?
I think I am.
What about this headline that we've picked up? Do you want to explain that?
Sure, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. That wasn't anything because I wanted to get my name out there. It came to my attention that she had written about me in her book. She must have had a few spare pages and didn't know what else to write about. But the way that she portrayed me and that she kind of shames people, I just didn't think that what she said was right or necessary.
How do you think you would like to be remembered for being in the house?
I'm very much for saying positive things, just being a great, bubbly, fun girl next door type of character.
Well, good luck.
Oh no, you're really looking at me like I should be worried.
What do you think is the biggest thing that you're going to bring to the people? Well, let's have a look at the headline, shall we? That was accompanied by a picture, I think, of you. Well, I think it was a bikini. There you go. Oh, yeah. Are you taking that bikini in the house with you?
I've got it with me, yeah.
You have?
people just see me as a photograph. They don't really see like a personality. So I'm really excited for people to actually see who I actually am as a person.
Never done anything just for fame or publicity?
Well, I guess everything we do is for that.
Mob Wives. Is it a
Okay.
bit like the Real Housewives?
No, I'm nothing like a real housewife.
We've seen the headlines here. Is it true?
No, it's
if it is.
definitely not true. I cannot bring home a 24-year-old. Okay, 27, yes, I did that once before.
How do you think you're going to be with Big Brother? They take the food away quite often.
Okay, see, now that doesn't work for an Italian.
So you're going to try and get along with people?
I love people, but don't fuck with me. It's really kind of that simple.
She frightens me so much, but I want to know more. Let's start with Syra Khan. Now, Charlotte, she said she has never, ever walked away from an argument. Do you think we're going to see fireworks from Syra?
I'm really not that bothered about her.
Oh, Charlotte!
I don't really care.
But, in all fairness, loose women tend to make really good housemates. Joe, do you think Syra can fill them big shoes?
I mean, I might be on Charlotte's side here. I mean, at the moment, I could take her or leave her. Do you know what I mean? You know?
I liked her. I think she's ballsy.
You liked her, she's got a bit of balls.
Yeah.
Bit ballsy, we like that. Right, let's move on to our Playboy bunny, Chloe. Now, she is a self-proclaimed princess when it comes to housework. How do you think, Les, that's going to go down when it comes to washing up and helping out around the house if she's
Do you
not
know
doing
what?
it?
I think she's fantastic. Yeah! She's a bit like Betty Boop. You can't actually... Betty Boop, you can't actually believe what you're seeing. But I think there's something really innocent and rather sweet about her. And I think she's going to do really, really well.
Naming no names, previous X Factor contestants always do really well. Chairs, do you think she's going to hog the spotlight?
Don't hear a thing.
I said, do you think she's going to hog the spotlight?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, she doesn't seem like...
There's a lot to look at.
I know to look at, yes. But I think, as Leslie was saying, I think she's very sweet, actually. Yeah. And I don't think she's one
I think
who's
she
gonna
got a better reaction on that catwalk tonight than any one of us expected.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's safe to say.
She did.
I think she expected everyone to boo.
Well, she did.
said
Sorry, in her
that, so-
VT.
And like she said, when she said, you know, people get an idea of her from a photograph, I think maybe, like you said, Leslie, she seems really sweet and quite intimidated by the whole thing, quite shy, which is...
Yeah, it's true. All right, well, let's move on to Renee Graziano. She never rats, she knows where to hide the money, and she's always stuck by the family. Now, Leslie, if you're in that house, you want a mob wife on your side,
Oh
don't
my
you?
God, I so would want her on my side.
I know where she hides that money.
So you better be careful what you say about her.
Oh my God! But I think she's fascinating. There's so many layers to peel off that one. You can't. I mean, that life that she must lead. It's just fascinating, and she's so alien to everybody else that's in there.
Like from
I
another
don't think
planet.
we know anything
The line
about
of the night
that.
was, where's your name badge? I don't need a name badge. If you don't know my name, get over it. I was like, right, let's talk about Katie Waisel. Joe, are we looking forward to getting to know Katie Waisel? Because we do only know her from the X Factor and what happened afterwards. We don't know her now.
Well, she's automatically getting a bad rap from everyone, and I think that's just for the X Factor experience. In her VT, when she was coming across quite nervous and self-editing herself quite a lot, so I think this is a big deal to her, and I think she wants to try and reinvent herself. I don't think she will on this show.
You don't think she will? All right, well, let's fire up the McGrill again because it is time to meet the rest of our ladies.
Welcome to McGrilling with McGiffin. Is there anything you've done in the Geordie Shore house that you think you wouldn't do in the Big Brother house?
Yeah, puking up, pissing the bed. Me and Chloe went down on each other.
We've got a picture which you put on Instagram.
I've took it in a mirror, so it's reverse.
So you're not engaged?
No. I didn't think my people were as dumb. They can see that it's been taken in a mirror.
What are you going to bring to the house?
I'm going to be fun, adventurous, just doing all the naughty things that people would normally do on TV.
You're a bit of a reality...
Vet.
Yeah, veteran,
I
aren't
felt
you?
like a different word was going to come out of your mouth. I thought you were going to say whore, and I was going to say, okay.
not. As if I would use a word like that in your company. Absolutely not. We have a headline.
We're gonna be engaged soon. I feel it coming. Polly's been asking me what rings I like in a really undercover way.
There might be some handsome, single young men in there.
Oh my God, my babe has nothing to worry about. Nobody in this house will have shit on my man.
How are you going to play it?
I'm just going to play it against Sam.
Sam?
The bit I'm dreading is the face-to-face nominations.
Doesn't matter.
Do they all hate you, though, when you, like, for the rest of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's a story that we want to ask you about.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin people's lives, but there'll be a few names I'm going to want to say because they piss me off. Give me 5.
Well, there they are. Let's start with Marnie. Now, Charlotte, I've got to come to you. You know her, you've lived with her.
Yeah.
What is she like? How is she going to get on in that house?
I think everyone is going to love Marnie. And there's nothing not to love about her. I think she's going to take everyone by surprise with how much they are all going to love her. I think she'll be in the final and definitely has a massive chance of
she
winning.
surprised us in her VT. Leslie, she says she's got the best-looking vagina in Newcastle. Her words, not mine. Sorry, Char. Who do you think she's going to tash on with in that house?
Oh, goodness.
Lewis.
You think Lewis?
Oh, I don't know, because I think something might happen with Bear, you know.
Oh, really?
I know, but they weren't talking. They didn't like
can we
each
just
other.
say, what if Marnie gets it off a grub bovey?
No.
Oh, it's a whole new
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
You never know. Or Heavy D. Right. Next, let's talk about the multi-platinum selling artist from Making the Band, Aubrey. Now, there's more to her than meets the eye. A lot of people have been saying on Twitter tonight. Joe, do you agree?
I see, I've never seen Making the Band.
Well, you don't remember Danny Kane?
I do.
No, I don't remember. I remember. Did they do a boys' version as well ages ago? No.
Wait, but MTV do it all.
See, yeah, I
We're
never
all
had
under the same
MTV
umbrella
growing up.
now.
So I'm the worst person to ask. I don't know much about it.
People really liked her when she went in. The audience
Well,
seemed
what
to
were you
really
making
love...
of Aubrey, Les?
Well, I don't really know, but she seemed really sweet, and the audience really seemed to like her.
Yeah,
and that's always a good measure, is how the audience take her when she goes in.
It's a good sign. Let's move on to Samantha Fox. Now, Ches, she's a mate of yours. I've got to come to you. I mean, you grew up to her. We could go into detail, but your mum's over there.
Let's leave it at that.
How do you think she's going to get
through
on?
Samantha, just put it that
We've
way.
seen Sam do reality before. How do you think she's going to get on in our house?
Oh, she's straight as a die, isn't she? I mean, she's just going to tell it like it is. I think she could be one to kick off, though. You know, like she'd be one to kind of tell people when they've been arseholes or if they've been too much. I think she'll just kind of say it.
Well, I think we're looking forward to that. Give him a clap. That was another. Now, listen, don't go anywhere, because we're going to be unravelling tonight's twist and unpicking some of your tweets. Plus, Chesney Hawk's going to be throwing us back to 91. We'll see you after the break. Yes, Ches. This is the one and only part of the show left. Who knew one gets so much of 0 out of it. Now, listen, the task is underway, and Biggins is the new appointed secret boss. We were hoping to get an exclusive, but unfortunately we have had a technical error. But what I can tell you is Marnie's already got her tits out. Yeah! She's learned from the best. All right, Charlotte, let me come to you first. Biggins, he is the house secret boss. Can he handle the power?
I'm a bit confused with this task.
Oh, God, thank God you're not in there. This is going to be one of them. So, Char, basically, the house was told that all of the housemates, one of them is going to get chosen as the secret boss, and the rest of the house won't know about it. And what's actually going to happen is that they will get nominated by this secret person. Then, what actually happened is it's a twist. That person was told, and it was Biggins, so he thinks he's the secret boss. But really, what then happened, Big Brother was really sneaky, and he told the rest of the housemates, Biggins is the secret boss. You've got to get yourself nominated to be in this. So what do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to do superb.
Brilliant, that's the answer. Well, as I said, all the housemates apart from Biggins are in on it. Joe, what impact do you think this is going to have on him once he finds out?
Well, I hope that he takes it really, really well.
So do we.
You know,
so do we.
And I think he will take it well. He's quite early on in the show, so he's not going to be tired or grumpy. So
no, he won't like
I think he'll take it on the chin. Yeah, he'll take it in his stride.
No, come on, you lot. Don't be mean. You're a smutty lot, Joe. It's a Thursday. Leslie, one thing that worries me is Biggins is such a pro. He loves this show as well. He's very much like you. Will he suspect anything?
No, he probably won't. But I think when he finds out, he'll love it. No, because it's so early. You don't expect games to be played this early, do you? They've only just gone in. And he will love having been. I love everybody that chose him. So, I mean, that bodes really, really well for Biggins.
Brilliant.
But he'll love it. When it turns on him, that famous laugh will echo through the
sorry. Oh, it's not Chesney's Hawks. I'm not going Stoke Raven mad. It's Tweets on a Feather. It's Tweets on a Feather. Door, off you go. What are they hashtagging about? Go on.
I got it!
They are. Don't milk it, Door. Don't milk it, Door.
I can't undo it.
Come on.
Right, I'm doing it. Right.
Here she goes.
Had to put my glasses on. OK, the first tweet is from @Matt Edmondson.
Oh, lovely Matt Edmondson. Lovely.
He seems a bit shy, hoping he'll come out of his shell. Frankie, your friend.
So do we think Frankie is going to grate on the housemates?
Yes. Not only is he going to grate, even when he leaves in 3 weeks, there's going to be glitter everywhere. They're going to be like, hey, Frankie. I think he's going to calm down a little bit. I think he'll calm. Do you think he'll calm down?
I don't think he is.
Well,
you don't.
He'll get right on my nerves.
Very quickly, I've got about 40 seconds. Who are we loving?
He's a massive fan of the show.
Ricky.
He knows the game well. I think he's going to do well.
Anyone else?
I love Chloe. She's from Rag to Riches. I think she's going to do really good in the house. And I love her to bits. She's going to do really good. She's done really well.
You stand up, babe. God, you stand up, man. Ches, get yourself over there to get ready. Chesney Hawks, everyone. Listen, there was a lovely bit of chat. Thank you so much. That is all I've got time for tonight. A massive thank you to all of my guests and our fantastic audience. Thank you. You can tune in to 5 Stars straight after us for live from the Celebrity Big Brother house. I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 with Lulu Zisman and Bobby Norris. But singing us out is the one, the only, Chesney Hawks, isn't it?